Welcome back to Magic Tarot Cards. This is your third part of the drones, and I'm also going to add predictions for 2025, worldly events, worldly predictions, things that are coming, things that are supposed to be happening. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel. I already have the cards pulled because I've been meditating, shuffling for the last 20 minutes, and to get these answers with spirit. So as the cards fall, I pull them. So there's a whole bunch here. There's a bunch I need to tell you, so please pay attention. First and foremost, all of this comes from spirit, not from me. I don't put my personal opinion when we do this kind of stuff. And I am using the disclaimer. And everything that you need to know is in the disclaimer box. All right, I'm going to get right to it because there's a whole lot here. All right, part 3 of the drones and then predictions for 2025. Okay, so this is a warning of the enemy coming. You see swords represent strife. This is the Knight of Swords. He's rushing in, coming in quick. So swords represent strife, confinement, restriction, battle. Okay? So this is a warning. The drones flying up in the air is a warning of what's to come. Okay? A lot of people say it's the military, it's the government, it's this, that. No. Okay, I'm here to tell you no, no, and no. These things were brought in by the enemy. Okay, who's the enemy? The one that wants to remain hidden. Who's the enemy? The real enemy. This is the real enemy. This is the enemy that causes destruction here on earth, war here on earth, disease, sickness, lies, whatever that's negative. This is the enemy that I'm talking about. Okay, I'm not talking about China or any other country. I'm talking about this enemy. He wants to remain hidden. He wants to... And then when he comes in disguise all the time. Don't ever think that he's going to come in looking like this. Because he never comes in looking like this. He comes in disguise. So most of the time something pretty to trick you, to fool you. Okay? So why are these things up there floating around? Well, they're getting ready. They're preparing for Armageddon. Okay, they're scanning to see where our bombs are. They're scanning to see how many people are in this area, that area. They're scanning all kinds of stuff. Okay, now there's different ones flying around. Okay, the one I want to talk about the most right now is the round orb. There's a round, you see round orbs, you see the drones flying around, but you also see round balls that have lights that go back and forth. Those balls are fallen angels. Okay, those are demons. They're not, they're spirit orbs, yes, but they're the spirit orbs of the fallen angels, of the demons. There's also going to be a lot of new sightings of the Nephilims, which are also fallen angels, which are giants. We've already had one in that mall, wherever that mall thing was. That's one sighting. There's portals opening up in the sky where these things are coming through back and forth, back and forth. There's nothing the our government can do about it. Okay, nothing. That's why nothing has been done. That's why they haven't shot at them. That's why they haven't come out to say, oh, they're this, they're that. Now, you could be hearing rumors like they're saying, oh, there's missing weapons. All that is baloney. Okay, number one, they're not going to tell you the truth. Our government's never going to tell you the truth, because if they do, it would spread worldwide panic. People will go crazy. They'll start shooting them. You don't want those things to retaliate and shoot us back, because first of all, we don't know what they're carrying, what type of weapons they use. They're way more advanced than we are. Okay, they could shoot a laser beam that would disintegrate you instantly. Okay, so, and the government knows all this. Don't think that they don't know about this. They haven't thought about this. That's why they've done nothing, because they can't. Their hands are tied. There's nothing they can do. They know that they're there. They know what they are. They know the prophecy. They know everything. But there's nothing they can do. Absolutely nothing. Again, this is a warning. This is a warning that we've entered into the door of the Great Tribulation. We are there, y'all. I've said this in every video. If some of you that have been following me forever, I have been saying this for a long time. We're getting close. Get right with God. Make a relationship with God because we're getting close to the great tribulation. Well, it's here. We are there. We are there. We are there. We are there. This is just the beginning of the horrors to come. Now, I'm not trying to scare anybody, but this is the truth. Okay, all you have to do is open your Bible, read Revelations, and it's all there. Okay, all of it, everything I'm speaking is there. All right. So, this is just the beginning of things that you're going to start seeing. Okay, right now, those things are not aggressive. But they are doing a whole lot up there that they shouldn't. You know, according to us, they shouldn't be doing all this stuff. Y'all, I forgot to show you my cup. It's called Merry Blessed Christmas Obsessed. This is really, really cute. It's like a coffee cup. Got it at the dollar store for $5. Anyway, Merry Christmas to everybody. And all you can do is pray and hang on to the word of God, because in the Bible it states when you see this stuff, he says, do not be anxious. Okay, don't be anxious, because he's going to take care of his chosen people. Are you chosen? If you were to pass away today, would you go to heaven? Think about that. Ask yourself that. Would you, according to your deeds, would you go there? Or where do you think you're going to go? Okay, you still have time to make it right with God. You still have time to talk to him. You still have time to ask for forgiveness. You still have time to change, because you're not passed away yet. Okay, so by the way, I'm getting better from my bronchitis. The doctor gave me another round of antibiotics because I do have a little bit of pneumonia in one of my lungs. Plus, I have asthma. I don't know if I've ever mentioned to anyone that I have asthma. I'm asthmatic. I have asthma. And I got asthma when the big C hit. I was one of the first people, that got it in my area, and it left me with asthma because it shrunk one of my lungs and tilted it a little bit. So I was left with a serious case of asthma. Okay, and then when I get sick on top of that, then I start coughing, and this is why I talk a little bit funny too. My voice is always hoarse due to my asthma. My bronchioles are inflamed and stuff like that. So, and then I just have a natural raspy voice. I was born with it. Whoever don't like it, you don't have to listen to it. All right. All the coughing I've been doing lately comes from the bronchitis, the pneumonia, and the asthma all combined in one. All right. So let's get back to the video. This was an unexpected event for us. These things flying around. They've been flying around for over a month now, maybe 2 months, whatever. Unexpected, which is causing destruction. And the destruction that I'm talking about, I'm not talking about physical, I'm talking about mental, spiritually. Okay? The hidden one, I'm going to call him the hidden one because that's what he is doing all this as a distraction to distract you from the truth, to get your eyes up in the sky and concentrate on that, and for you to forget about following God, following the truth, reading your Bible, praying to him. So he's causing distractions as they're preparing for Armageddon. And it causes a lot of people to have anxiety, fear, because that's what he brings in. That's what he's all about. He's all about fear, anxiety, depression, sadness, and that's what he's causing. So it was unexpected. Okay. So that's what that is, okay, the drones. And there's no one in there flying them. I'm going to tell you that. There's not little green men in there flying them. Those are all being flown with their technology that they have where they come from. Okay, they're coming from another dimension. And I'm going to tell you this. Some of them live below us. They're already here, living below us in the core of the earth. And then some of them are coming from a third dimension, from a portal that opens the sky. A lot of people think this is hogwash. I don't care if you think that. Doesn't matter to me. I'm telling you what Spirit has told me and what I know. I've been doing this for many years, many years. I see everything. I feel everything. There's nothing I can't tell you. Okay? I'm the real deal here. All right. So there's a lot of skeptics up there. I had a man come in and said, oh, you're saying this, you're saying that. Okay, you know what? Block. I don't go berserk because someone sends me a bad message. All I do is block, and that's it. I'm not worried about other people's opinion or what they have to say. I'm here to tell you the truth of what's going on, period. It's your choice to believe it or not. You can believe it, follow me, keep learning, or you can go away. Your choice. Your choice what you make out of your life. But just remember the consequences when you choose the wrong road. All right, now let's put that aside and let's get to predictions to 2025. I'm seeing that Putin, I think they call him Putin, is going to have this is him here, this represents him here. There's going to be an assassination attempt on his life from his own people. Okay, or could be. But I'm seeing more yes than no. Okay, that's number one. I'm seeing a lot of natural disasters that are coming, like tsunamis and earthquake, but it's going to be so big, so mega. It's going to be the world's biggest one ever that's ever been predicted, that's ever come. It's going to cause major disaster. That's coming. Okay. Now I'm going to do these fast, y'all, because I don't want to lose the information that's in my head. I'm seeing a new virus coming that is going to affect your sleep, that's going to put people maybe in a coma or sleep for a long time or affect your sleep some type of way. Okay? That's not going to be good. It's a new virus because as we're entering the Great Tribulation, there's more viruses that come in. Because why? Because this person brings them in. This is the person that brings them in. Strange viruses, weird viruses, viruses that we haven't had before. And this new virus that's coming between 2025 26 is going to affect your sleep some kind of way. I'm seeing that some people could go into like a coma state. Either in a coma or you fall asleep or sleep too much, or I'm hearing more coma state, something like that. All right. Now, the countries that are threatening nuclear, that I don't think they've threatened it yet, but I've been saying they're going to threaten it for months now, which is China and Russia merged together, which are going to call, and this is them, they're third-party spying. This is the card of third-party spying, where they've been spying a lot. A lot of people say that maybe the drones are from them. No, they're not from them. But they do have the capability to build drones that look like that because they're very smart people in technology. As much as I hate to admit it, they are. They're very smart in their mind about technology, and they can, come up with all kinds of stuff. I've actually always admired them for how smart they are. I don't admire them for wanting to attack us, of course. But then, which would cause, World War III or major war or a lot of fear, fighting, and stuff like that. Okay, and then I'm seeing crash, cyber. I'm seeing an attack. And cyber, this has to do with banks, your money at the bank. Watch your money, keep your money on hold. Maybe you might want to move it from a bank to a different area, maybe a different form of a place where you can move your money, because there's going to be major, huge attacks on banks, credit unions, places where your money's at. It's going to be all through the internet, cyber attacks. That's going to bring a lot of a downfall to banks, like where banks will actually go broke or break down or close down. I'm hearing close down, the word close down, because of these cyber attacks where they're going to lose tons of money. So if you have big, major money, millions or whatever, you might want to move that money in a different place. Now, I've moved money around, okay, because I had a lot of money in 401k, and then I moved it to a place where I trade stocks, and I had put it there. And then I moved it back. So I move mine back and forth. As I see things crashing, I'll move that money around, and so on and so forth. All right. So I've moved my money from bank to bank and place to place. So you're able to do that, okay? You can also put your money in bonds. And here's an idea. You can put your money in cashier's checks and hold on to those checks until you get a new bank to open it up. And then you take those cashier's checks and deposit them into the new bank. Okay, I had a lady that did that. She had like 200,000, I think, in a bank that she was, I think money was left to her. I can't remember how the story goes, but money was either left to her and another family member. And that family member was spending it really, really, really quick. And I told her, go to the bank, because the account was in both their names. I said, go to the bank, get a cashier's check for all of it. Keep it in that cashier's check. Go to a different bank, open an account with only your name on it, and move it, deposit it. And when you open that new account, hand them that check and say, I want to deposit this cashier's check into the new account. And that's how she was able to move the money. But keep in mind, you can keep those cashier's checks because they don't expire. So if banks are starting to crash, put your money in a cashier's check. Hold on to it until that phase ends, if it ends. And then when you open up a new account, you can deposit that into there. That's just one way. That's a suggestion. Okay, I'm also seeing they're going to develop a new medication for terminal illnesses like cancer, Alzheimer's. It's going to be a medication that's going to actually reverse cancer cells and something of the memory, like Alzheimer's, dementia, or something like that, where it's actually going to make the person regenerate cells or regenerate something in the brain where they'll be able to think straight again. Now, this is going to be quite a miracle, quite amazing. People are not going to believe that this is actually could happen. But it's actually going to reverse. This is going to be a big breakthrough that they can cure cancer or now this is later on. It's not going to happen just yet. And reverse something mental. I'm hearing mental, like Alzheimer's or dementia, and it's going to reverse that where people can actually think normal again. Okay, that's a great thing. And then again, a warning of the end of times. A new era is here. Okay, I used to say a new era is coming. Okay, the new era is here. 2024 is closing out. And then this new era of 2025 is going to be way different than we've all expected. As far as global events, good things are coming and then bad things are coming. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to make things up. I'm going to tell you the truth exactly the way I see it, exactly the way Spirit has told it to me. None of this comes from my mind. Well, it comes from my mind, but it's because Spirit put it there. But it's not my opinion, is what I'm saying. This comes because this is what Spirit told me to tell you. This is the messages they have given me. And this is what they want me to put out there. All right. It's your choice if you want to believe it or if you don't want to believe it. And please don't leave any rude comments, because if you do, you'll be blocked and deleted. And that's it. You won't get to come here anymore. Your comments don't faze me one bit. Why? Because I work with the higher up. Okay, and that's God. That's Spirit. They protect me. Your little negative comments mean nothing. Like absolutely nothing. It's like a little piece of dirt to me. All right, so those of you that have bad comments, they mean nothing to me. I will delete them. I'll block you. But I don't linger on in them because they mean nothing to me. All right, I'm here to do a job, and that's what I'm going to do. And that's to give you information that you need to know. Now, if you're a skeptic, fine. Be a skeptic, but go be a skeptic someplace else. This page is for the true believers, truth seekers of justice, truth seekers of love, truth seekers of the future, of people that want to know the truth of what's coming. Period. Okay, period. All right. Yeah, so keep in mind of everything that I have told you. You can refer back to this video after these things start happening. Refer back to it so you can see, okay, she did talk about that. She did talk about that. All right. So I'm going to end it here because there'll be more. There's a whole lot more coming for 2025 and 26. But this is the gist of it for right now that Spirit has given me. Again, it all comes from Spirit, not from me. And you heard it here. Okay. Thanks for watching, y'all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you'll be reminded when I upload another video. I'm still running the $10 special for until after Christmas. You can get 3 cards for $10 plus a dollar fee, so you'll actually be sending me $11. Text me first. There's a number down below. Text it and say, hey, my name is, whatever your name is, I want a $10 special, and I'll get you just like that. All right. I don't do emails anymore. I used to do emails all the time, but it took so long to get a reply. And that was so frustrating. And then, so that's why I got a second phone. And my second phone is only for text messages for this. All right. So I found that that's the easiest way to communicate back and forth is through the text message. If you call me, I won't answer because I get a lot of spam. So I'll most likely think you're spam. So I won't answer. But text me first. I'll text you back, and I'll get you in as soon as possible. All right. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.